All right, here we go. We've got Alabama versus Oklahoma in the 2018 college football playoffs. This is going to be a doozy. We've got the best out of 5 marble race to see who's going to win this college football matchup. This track is a doozy. It starts off with a gauntlet at the top. They go down. They're going to drop into the first loop-de. They'll both come out. They can choose either track as they enter into the second large gauntlet as that drops down into the second loop-de, down the steps, around the spiral. Here's 2 splits here. You can jump into the basket, or you can take the long way to the left there and go around this second little loop-de here. Drop down. You got another split where you can go right to the finish or take the long way into the third loop-de. Looks like Alabama and Oklahoma are set. They're on the top of the gauntlet getting ready. They're going to drop down this gauntlet. Here they go. Alabama's in the red. Oklahoma in the yellow. Oklahoma's in the lead. They're going to go around the first little turn there, around the big loop-de, down into the drop. The first loop-de. Looks like Oklahoma has a slight advantage. No, Alabama's jumped in front. Alabama's going to drop in first, it looks like. Yes, Alabama's got the lead. They're going to go around the red spiral, into the jump, into the big gauntlet. They're going to drop now through the gauntlet into the spiral. Where's Oklahoma? Here they come. They're going to the gauntlet. They're right behind. You can make a lot of time up right here. Yes, Oklahoma, they jumped in front of Alabama, going down the steps, through the S's. Which split will they take? They're going to take the jump into the basket. Fantastic move. Oh, no, they went the long way around to the right side of the loop-de. Alabama can take advantage of it here. Yes, and they do. They take the left side right to the finish. What a horrible call there by Oklahoma's coaching staff to go into the right side loop-de where it's much longer. Alabama takes advantage of Oklahoma's error there, and they win the first race. Remember, this is a best out of 5, so we've got plenty of racing to do. All right, each team is set up. Remember, Oklahoma's in the yellow. They're on the right side. Alabama's on the left. It's just random placement. Here we go. Into the gauntlet, into the basket, down the steps, around the S-curve there, into the basket. Alabama jumped over. Alabama jumped right over the basket and took a huge lead on Oklahoma as they enter into the gauntlet. Oklahoma's still at the top. Wow, fantastic coaching move. They just did not even want to screw around with that loop-de at the top, and that's made a huge advantage. But hey, Oklahoma's coming in. They're coming in strong. They're going down the steps. Alabama goes into the basket. They're going right for the win. Alabama they just said, forget it. We're not going around the loop-de. We're going to dominate this one, and they did. Well, there comes Oklahoma. Fantastic calling. Here's the replay. Look at this. They're going down the steps, around the S-curves, around the spiral. Alabama just bounces right out of the basket. What a fantastic offensive play call by the coaching staff. That was great. Oklahoma has no shot after this as long as Alabama doesn't make an error, and they didn't. And they win round 2. They can win it in this next one. Wow, great marble race right there between Oklahoma and Alabama. So you can see Alabama's won the first 2. This is the best out of 5. Hey, if you've enjoyed this, subscribe and share. All right, both teams are in the gauntlet here. They're ready. Alabama's on the left this time in the red, Oklahoma in the yellow. The way Alabama's been dominated, they should be able to win it right here. They've got a nice lead as they go into the first basket. They're going to play it safe a little bit here, and they did not jump over the basket that time. They did it so great that last round. I don't know why they didn't, but Oklahoma's caught up, and they are moving in. They're going to drop down first. Yeah, they're going to take a little bit of the long side. Let's see if that pays off. Alabama's, where are they at? Well, anyways, Oklahoma's into the second loop-de. Alabama's coming through the gauntlet. There they go. Both teams are in. Alabama can't catch up. Oklahoma really wants this. They need this win. They're going to go around the right side, which is longer. Alabama's going to need to take that jump to catch up. Oklahoma's coaching staff did a fantastic job as they win here. They needed this win. They did a fantastic job changing their strategy, and they came out on top of Alabama that time. Great job by Oklahoma. They really needed that one. Hey, so we're going to move on to a 4th race here. Alabama can still wrap it up here in this win here. We're going to see what happens between Alabama and Oklahoma. This is race number 4. Alabama's 1-2. They can win right here. Or Oklahoma can tie it up. Let's see what happens. Drop down the gauntlet. Looks like Oklahoma has a slight lead as they go through the steps around the S's. Into the first basket. Both teams make it cleanly into this top loop-de. Looks like Oklahoma might have a slight lead. It's hard to tell. No, Alabama's in the lead now. Look at this, going back and forth. Great job. Good defense there by Oklahoma for once. Good job. They held off Alabama as they go into the bottom gauntlet, into the loop-de. They've got a nice little lead here. Alabama's going now into the gauntlet. They might be able to catch up. A lot of teams have done it right here, but no. Oklahoma's defense still holds them off. I can't believe it. We haven't really seen that all year. They're going down the steps around the right side. It's a little bit longer. Let's see if they can get through cleanly. Alabama's going to choose the right side. What are they thinking? They could have won it right here. All they had to do was take that jump and stay on the left, and they didn't do it. Wow, great coaching by Oklahoma. They've tied it up. I thought Alabama, the way they dominated those first 2 rounds, was going to win, but no, here we go. We're going to have a final championship round. Tell you what, I think the coaching staff from Oklahoma has went back and watched those first 2 races on the tapes and made huge adjustments. All right, both teams enter into the gauntlet. Oklahoma's a slight lead in the yellow. Red is Alabama right behind as they go into the basket here. Both teams are side to side. This is a great marble race between Oklahoma and Alabama. Looks like Alabama has a slight lead. No, Oklahoma had some great defense and blocked them out again, and they're going to enter into this second part of the gauntlet here. They jump in. They jump right over the pipe, down into the final loop. They don't even spin around. Oklahoma's offense is on the moves. Alabama's trying to catch up. Oklahoma just jumped right into the basket. They took the short way, and they went on the left side, and they won. Oklahoma has just beaten Alabama in this college football playoff to make it to the college championships. Wow, I did not see that coming, especially after those first 2 races. Alabama's just taking their time now, but congratulations to Oklahoma and their coaching staff because Alabama was favored to win this, and they didn't. Wow. Hey, that was great marble racing here as we see Oklahoma winners of this college football playoff, and they're going to go on to the championship game in a few weeks. All right, see ya.